Christina Bellantoni is a senior reporter for Talking Points Memo. You had Colin Powell saying, Christina, that the president needed to give the kind of speech he gave late last week. He needed to give that right when the oil rig first exploded and sank.
Yeah, I mean, hindsight is 20/20, right? I mean, certainly the administration, they were paying attention to this, but it didn't become quite the same public relations effort at the onset as it is now. And that's something that the American people are seeing and wondering why they didn't see more of President Obama at the beginning.
Louisiana Governor Bobby Jindal is saying that he wants more power to control the reaction to the oil spill. Let me play part of this.
We need more local decision-making authority. We asked for senior Coast Guard officials to be put in each coastal parish. The second thing we needed just simply more resources. I told the president, for us, it's trust but verify. You know, that old saying that we've heard promises, we want to see that happen on the ground.
Louisiana Congressman Christina, granted a Republican, but he told me last week that the federal government was really getting in the way more than helping out.
Well, that's an interesting way to look at it. I mean, certainly the federal government seems to be assisting BP in this effort, where really BP is leading these efforts. And I think that's where the frustration comes in, because there's not as much that the government can do. This isn't something like Hurricane Katrina where anyone could go down there and pick up a hammer and help. This is a very, very different situation. And BP is the one that's controlling the top kill measure that didn't work and this new containment dome attempt.
And how has the live video stream that we're seeing now of the oil leak below the water surface, how does that influence the conversation that we're having and the likelihood that this becomes the political issue heading into the midterm elections?
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting that there's such a difference between fault and responsibility. I mean, you look at the New York Times story from over the weekend about, they had concerns about the rig way before the explosion happened. And I mean, you can go back and look at where there were failings, but at the same time, it's a matter of, it's everybody's responsibility now to make sure that this stops gushing. And August seems a really long time away for the American people and for the world that's watching this. I mean, this is just a horrific tragedy playing out before our eyes.
Christina Bellantoni, good to see you. Thank you.